Today we're going to be trying to make a gluten-free bread loaf. So we'll get started. First, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of psyllium husk to some warm water to make like a gel. You want to dump that in there.
Yeah.
Nice, and start mixing that up. Should take a few seconds, 30 seconds to a minute, and we'll get a gel-like substance.
I'm going in circles.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like a tomato?
It does.
Cool, huh?
All right, here, let's just mix that up a little bit more.
Dad, don't.
And we'll just set it to the side like that.
Wait,
Now we're going to mix our dry ingredients.
I want to scoop it in.
We're going to use 2.5 cups of flour. So 2 of those big ones. Let me level it off though, right? 1. Hold it up high like that. 1.
That was like plop.
Just like a plop. All right, another one of those big ones. Careful. Don't want to make too big of a mess. And 2. And one of these little ones. Yeah, he's scooping. Boom. Now we'll use some of that later for when we're shaping. Next, we need 1 tablespoon of sugar.
I want to put this in.
Yep.
Oh, this.
Just one of those.
Mix it up so it's softer.
Nice. Just give it a little shake so it's not too much. There you go. Perfect. For our sugar, we're going to do salt.
Did I put salt?
I suppose so. We are going to need 1.5 teaspoons. So there's 1 teaspoon. Scoop it up and then just kind of shake it so that it levels out on top. That's good. 1 of those and 1 of those. That's 1/2 teaspoon. So 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Perfect. And then we're going to do 2 teaspoons of yeast. I'll just do this one real quick, okay?
What does yeast look like?
It's this little brown stuff.
Kind of look like the stuff was in a little cup thing.
It does kind of look like a little cup thing.
The little thing. Can I start mixing?
Sure. See, this has made a nice gel substance. We'll add that in soon. All right, you just mix those ones together, and now I'll add a bit more liquid ingredients.
Make it all white.
Nice. We're gonna add a tablespoon of olive oil.
Can I put this in?
I got it. You just keep mixing. And 1.5 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. One, and
I'm gonna soon put this all into here.
yes, we will make it soon. 1/2.
Dad, is it gonna be
Whoa,
more?
that's good mixing. Let's clear some of that out. All right, we're gonna create a little well in there like that. And then we're gonna add it. Nope, we're not gonna mix with that one this time. Put all that in there.
Can I mix?
Yeah. No, but you mix with the spatula this time.
I can still make it all white. I'm pushing it.
Go. Can you let me do some mixing?
It's pretty hard with that.
Yeah.
So that girl, right?
I'm trying. Alright, we got clean hands, so we're just gonna get in there and start eating it together. Well, as you saw, it all came together. It took a while, but both things formed. Both things getting a little bit tacky, so it's well mixed. Now I will move it to a lightly floured surface. And we're gonna shape it into a loaf. We'll try to. Let's see how it goes. The instructions had to flatten it out. And they wanted me to just roll it. Pinch it down as much as possible as I roll. Try and get that seam right on the bottom. That. And then they said to just proof it right on a baking sheet like that. Now I'll move it somewhere warm. Actually, they wanted me to cover it with saran wrap first. Now they said to lightly drape over the cling wrap. So I'm just gonna drape it over like that to help it stop from drying out. Now move it somewhere warm for about an hour, or it doubles in size. The loaf has been rising for the last hour. As you can tell, it has risen to a good size. Now we are going to paint it with some egg whites to help the skin get, or the crust, get nice and thin and crispy and brown. After I put the egg whites on, I'm going to score it with a sharp knife, and then we'll put it in the oven. My oven is preheated to 425, and that's what we're going to start at. Now in my oven, I also have a cast iron pan on the bottom that's been heating inside. When I first put the loaf in, I'm going to add a few ice cubes 6 or 7 ice cubes into the pan so it'll cause some steam. And then I will bake it for about 15 minutes before taking out the steam. After I take out the frying pan, I add another 25 minutes to the timer. Unfortunately, my mic was turned off, so I'll just have to do a bit of voiceover on this part. I let it cool off for about an hour on a cooling rack, so it's still a little warm to the touch. And after cutting into it, I noticed that it does still seem a little damp on the inside. Probably could have baked for a little bit longer. I'm just pointing out the difference that egg whites made. The parts that didn't get brushed at all have not browned at all. So if you want a nice looking loaf, you gotta make sure to brush it with the egg whites. Now I'm just checking out how spongy it is, and this piece is a lot denser than I would like it to be. All right, Kent, you got some butter on your piece. Tell me what you think.
Crunchy, but so good.
Crunchy, but still good, as you say? You like it crunchy?
Not really. I more like the inside part.
You like the inside part, where it's nice and soft? I got some butter on mine as well, and let's see what it is. Definitely chewy. Probably a little undercooked. I think I probably could have left it in there a bit longer.
I thought would be way. I thought would be way softer than pizza.
You thought it'd be softer than pizza? Well, it's soft on the inside, maybe too soft, and the skin is a little crunchy, but also a little chewy. Well, we'll keep at it, and we'll see how the next loaf turns out.